Hey guys, if you are American and you have ever been to Europe, raise your hand. You raised your hand, didn't you? I still got it! Got what? So, a friend of mine is in Europe right now and she's putting all of her pictures on Instagram and I love them. I've been there 4 times and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to share with you guys a couple ways that you as Americans can make yourselves look like idiots in other countries. Ready? One way to look like an idiot is to not know the language. Trust me, from experience. It's story time. One time I was in Paris and I had went into a store. It was kind of a knick-knack gift shoppy store. And I was standing there just looking at some magnets or something and this guy comes running up to me and starts spewing French at me. I know bonjour about that, just yeah. So he's spewing his French at me and I am scared for my life. I did not know what he was saying. I was like, I'm gonna die. This is how I die. I die in Paris in a knick-knack store. Oh my god. And you know what? This was my reaction. I don't speak French. Turns out he was a homeless man. Apparently crazy does transcend through language. And he still laughed at me for not knowing French. Another time that not knowing a language has made me look pretty stupid was my last time in Italy. I was with my best friend and one day a couple of our friends that were with us had gotten this bottle of wine and the next day it was our last day in Italy, so we were like, oh, let's get that same bottle of wine. It was really good. Let's get it and we'll celebrate our last night here. So we went to the same store that they bought it, but we forgot the name of it. We knew it began with an M and ended with an O. So we attempted to ask for that kind of wine. We went up to the store owners and I said, do you have any Massaggio? I thought that was the name of the wine. But apparently not, because the son, who was probably my age, and Italian and kind of cute, looks at me and says, I don't think that's what you want, because in Italian, that means massage. So my response was, I'll take one of those too. Awkward. The moral of the story, don't speak. Another way to look stupid in another country is to not look American enough. Pretty much you have to just wear red, white, and blue and scream America the entire time because sometimes Europeans don't realize you're not European and that could be really embarrassing for you, not them. Story time again. So this time I was in Italy with my best friend again and we were in Venice. So we wanted to go get masks because of course when you're in Venice you need to buy a mask. It's a given. So we went to this one store. It was pretty late at night and we were looking at this really intricate, beautiful mask and this lady comes up behind us and starts speaking to us in a language that wasn't English, but wasn't Italian either. So we kind of just ignored her, figuring she was talking to someone else in the store. So we're standing there just blocking her out, and we finally hear, English? We turn around, and turns out she was French, and very homeless. France, are you okay? Another reason you have to make sure that you look very American is because that some Europeans don't like Americans. I don't know why, but they just don't. So you need to make sure you look American enough so that they know they don't want to serve you. Follow me? Again, I have a story. Can you guess where I was? I was in Italy with my best friend. So we were heading to the restaurant that the tour guide booked for our class trip. Turns out that the restaurant owner doesn't like Americans. So when we got there, we looked American enough for him to realize he didn't want to serve us. So this is how dinner went. Okay? We had an appetizer. It was bread. Just bread. Then we had our main course. Now by main course I mean our only course. Now mind you, this is Italy. Okay, one course, one meal, one entree isn't a thing. You have at least 2, maybe 10. It happens to thing. So we had one that consisted of 3 different types of sauces, and in each sauce was 3 different bow tie pastas. 9 pieces of pasta total. Okay? And then dessert was a cannoli. Without the cannoli. I'm still hungry. It's okay. And my last way for you guys to look like an idiot in a different country is to not understand the foreign fashion. To not understand the fashion of that country, okay? I think you guys can guess what's coming next. Story time! This time I was in Spain with my mother and my brother. And, well, we had missed our train from Granada to Madrid. So we got there 8 hours later than we anticipated. So we took a taxi from our train station to our hotel. But our hotel was on a pedestrian-only street, so the taxi driver dropped us off as close as he could. We had to walk a little bit. It was fine. So we're walking down the street, and I see all these ladies in, like, fishnet stockings and some short skirts and these really nice, like, pretty, almost kind of see-through, sheer tank tops, and they look really nice. I thought their fashion was, like, really, really nice, and it was cool. So we get to the hotel, and we get up to our room. It was a really nice hotel. Very fancy. So we get up to the hotel room, and my mom immediately goes, "So, did you notice all the hookers?" And my response was, then my mom asked me, "Didn't you notice, you know, the clothing they were wearing, all the makeup on their face?" And I just thought they really liked clowns. My mom kind of just looked at me and went, "Didn't you notice the gentlemen's club 2 doors down? Gentlemen, not pervert." And there you guys have it. Those are a couple of ways that you can make yourself look like a complete idiot when going to a different country. Go ahead and try one. They're fun. So as always, rate, comment, and click the subscribe button somewhere. Let us know your stories of when you've been an idiot. You know, yes. And follow us on all of the other social medias. They're always in the description box. Just have a great day, alright? I'm done. Cue the dancing street signs. This time I was in Spain with my mom and my brother. I'm surprised you can keep quiet. It's still recording, right?